What's up, everybody? My name's Will McCaskill.
I'm John Lynn.
And we are your tournament directors for the inaugural Dickson Disc Golf Classic, sponsored by Dynamic Discs at J. Dan Buckner Park in Dickson, Tennessee, coming up this Sunday, March 20th, 2022. And we're really excited to bring you guys a signature event to Buckner Park in Dickson. Our hope is that this is something that the Dickson Club can carry on in perpetuity and build on it, eventually grow it into a much bigger event.
Pro tip, run everything. This isn't practice anymore. Only chumps and basketball players lay up. You'll never forgive yourself with that weak approach to life in the game you love.
We're really excited to have a full sold-out field, and we want to bring you a little bit of an informational video to kind of give you as close to a full synopsis of all the information that you will need to effectively participate in this event. You will still be required to show up at Tournament Central the morning of the competition for a final players briefing to go over anything that may have changed on the course. First off, I want to say thank you to our title sponsor, Dynamic Discs. I want to thank also our hole sponsors. So far, we've got Big Disc Energy, Elijah Sutherland, Randy Singleton, and the Middle Tennessee Disc Golf Association came through with a hole sponsorship. Jason Jones and Found Your Disc, Found Your Mini. And then Twisted Amanita Dyes. Justin, what's the guy's name from Twisted Amanita Dyes?
Mark Miller.
Mark Miller at Twisted Amanita Dyes. Thank you, Justin. All whole sponsorship funds are going to be donated directly to the Dickson Disc Golf Club. Being that it's a sold-out event, there are players waitlisted. 5 p.m. on Friday, 3/18/22, registration will close. Any players that are on the wait list that are not promoted after the close of registration will receive a full refund minus DGC and fees. Any withdrawal requests prior to close of registration are going to be subject to a $10 processing fee, and any withdrawal requests after close of registration at 5 p.m. on Friday, 3/18, will not be eligible for a refund. But if you are registered as an amateur, you will have the option of arranging to get a player's pack.
No, you're not outside the circle. No stepper for you. Now just hit the front of the cage and tap out so we can get on to the next hole.
7 a.m. to 8 a.m. we'll have check-in, 8 a.m. players meeting. Round 1 tee-off is tentatively scheduled for 8:30 a.m. This can all change if we have people show up late, get stuck in traffic, so be patient with us. The final official start time for round 1 will be announced at the players briefing at Tournament Central.
There are 3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and someone on your card is putting a disc in the water today.
Round 2 tee-off, as per usual, will begin 1 hour after we receive the final card from round 1. And there will be plenty of time for you guys to go get lunch. There's lots of food options in Dickson. There will be 100% payout for pros, and AMs will be receiving vouchers for merchandise from the Dynamic Disc Music City trailer.
When you get ready to blame the basket today, don't say it out loud. These baskets don't forget.
You got some Frisbees. Ace Pot. The Ace Pot and the CTP registration are exclusively available through the Disc Golf Scene registration. So if you did not sign up when you registered for the tournament, forever hold your peace. $5 for Ace Pot, $5 for CTP. We went with a slightly higher value so that we can give you more value when you win these prizes. With the Ace Pot, there is going to be a CTP flag on hole 10 for the duration of the event. If nobody hits an ace throughout the course of the event, whoever wins that CTP will receive 50% of the Ace Pot, and the other 50% will be donated directly to Dickson Disc Golf Club. CTPs, AMs will be receiving a prize of merchandise. Pros will be receiving cash. AMs their CTP is going to be on hole 16, and the Pro CTP is going to be on hole 3. So this is only going to be in effect for round 1. We are going to play MPO and MP40 from the blue or short tees during round 1, and then from the gold or long tees during round 2. All other divisions will be playing 2 rounds from the blue or short tee pads. And with that, I'm going to turn this over to my co-TD, John Lynn, to talk about some layout information. We're only going to cover holes that have really weird things going on, or things that you need to specifically know about where OB is and how to play if you go OB.
Thank you, sir. All right, so for the layout, Hole 2, there's going to be some OB painted lines with flags. It's going to start on the left side where that barbed wire fence is near the basket on hole 2. It's going to go all the way around behind the basket, and it's going to be on the right side marking out that pavement where those shipping containers are at. So that will be OB for this event. And then hole 3, that pavement with the shipping containers is also OB for hole 3, and the road along the right side of hole 3 is OB. So if you go out of bounds on the road right, then you have to play from where you were last inbounds. But if you go OB on the pavement with the shipping containers, then you have some options. So your first option is to play from where your disc was last inbounds. And your second option is there's going to be a drop zone. You can play from the drop zone if you're in the pavement with the connexes on it. If you go over the road right, you have to play from where you were last inbounds. And your last option would be to re-tee or play from your previous lie. All right, now hole 4, the road on the left side and the fenced in area long of the basket is out of bounds. Hole 5, the road long of the basket is OB. Hole 6 shouldn't really come into play, but if it does, the fenced in area up towards the basket behind 5's long tee pad is out of bounds.
We know. Eagle throws far, Simon throws far, but you like to focus on accuracy. Yep, dead on accurate you.
All right, moving on to hole 7. The road long of the basket is out of bounds, and then the football field to the left is out of bounds. So if you land on the football field, you're gonna have to take an OB stroke and play from where it's last inbounds at. The back 9, hole 11, the parking lot long and right of the basket is out of bounds, and then the parking lot to the left near the pool area up there by 17 short pad is also out of bounds. The drainage ditch running all through hole 11 is good. It's not out of bounds. And then from the long tees, you have to worry about the baseball fields on the right. Those are out of bounds.
Line up your shot. Then think, what would Macbeth do? Then just throw in a shot, because you're not him.
And then coming on to the big water holes, 13 and 14, the lake is out of bounds. On 13, the road long is out of bounds, and on 14, the road to the right is out of bounds. 15, the road long and right are out of bounds. 16, parking lot long and the road right are out of bounds. There is a little bit of water on 16 in that drainage ditch, but it's casual water. Just take casual relief, play it from behind. Hole 17, the long tee pad. If you're playing from the longs, you got to worry about the parking lot on the right by the pool, and the National Guard base on the right is out of bounds on 17.
I'm not gonna lie, I think you're Superman. Also, I think putting is your kryptonite.
Last one would be hole 18, and shouldn't be any OB on that hole unless you're playing from the long pad. You might go OB with the National Guard base on the right of that pavement as well. But I think that just about does it for all the OBs.
Cool. We will be utilizing Pdga live scoring for this event as the official and authoritative scoring method. We will be providing backup scorecards that include a map of the course with all the par and distance information on them for you to keep score separately and have as a reference within your group. We're just really looking forward to seeing everybody out there. So on behalf of my esteemed co-director, Mr. John Lynn, thank you guys for paying attention to the video.
Thank you.
And if you don't pay attention to the video, I'll remind you to go watch it at the players briefing on Sunday.
We'll see y'all Sunday.
Okay, last tip. Have fun out there. We love you. Your value as a person isn't determined by your scorecard. See you soon.